Go
Braids.
Sure.
Relationships are something. I feel like every time I open my phone, I'll just see one wedding or the other, or I will see what's it called again? People oppressing us.
Oh, should
oppressing
they
the
do wedding
single.
in peace again?
They
It's
can't do
oppression.
wedding in peace, but is it
Let
every
the single
time?
breathe.
Every time.
Let us
I
breathe.
cannot breathe in one place.
But it's not the same person doing wedding every time now. It's different people getting married. So, well,
That's
of course.
their own. And avoid me at all costs.
Oh, you have to avoid the platforms at all costs, I guess.
Okay, free the relationship
Ah.
people too now.
Yeah, I mean you can post, but is it every time? Oh, my babe.
Why not?
My babe is doing this.
Why not?
Oh, my babe is.
Why not? If you're in the situation,
What?
what will you be doing?
I think the
That's
most important
your-
thing is also you finding your babe to also be able to post because
That's
you know-
what-
Sometimes even your babe has another boo,
yeah,
and
so,
then that boo already has another boo.
so of course I think this is the new thing these days of okay, different relationship. Maybe the person that you're in a relationship with is not in a relationship with you, and of course I think they treat it as friendship these days, because I've heard some people that your best friend might not be the best friend of your best friend.
Oh yes.
And all that, so
yes.
maybe
yes.
the person you're in a relationship with might not even be in a relationship with you. Maybe you're just
Nah, that one is
That was
was
the
toxic in
delusion.
The Lulu. That one is the
you
Lulu.
are dating yourself. But,
Yeah.
But where are these people finding each other, please?
I want to. They should show us the way.
Where are they finding each other?
Like
Is it dating app? I should go and start opening
because
calls.
it's interesting, maybe in Nigeria it's easier to even see people all around, on the streets. I don't know. Sharon might not have
in
experienced.
Nigeria. They'll come
Sharon
and-
might not have experienced the
remember?
days. Have anybody done like sister? We are calling.
Sister, you look fine.
hey.
Come now, give me your number.
Hey.
At least that one.
they'll be hitting. Like
It,
I know
it's
how to do that thing too well.
it's you are calling now.
Fine sister.
but the issue is that people don't like it anymore, so they don't do that hissing because they call it cat calling.
So
Like,
like
they
they
don't
don't
like it.
abroad.
What
In
would-
the
what
abroad,
would
it's
you-
called
abroad.
cat calling.
What would you have done if you're in that situation? You use a guy, a Nigerian guy. Or if
That's
someone
happened
said-
I
to me,
will keep
oh.
on walking. What
That
if they
has
come
happened to
kidnap? I'm
Oh,
a
no.
kidnappable person.
How did you
Okay.
manage that?
Wasn't I was still very young, child, but it was
Oh.
like I ignore. As if no, it's not. It's
I
not
just
me.
ignored
It's not
and
me.
kept walking.
Because
Ignore.
naturally in Nigeria you see that happen. Maybe it has
Yes,
reduced
now.
though. You will see someone on the
happens.
streets that will always say,
Fine, mama.
"Sister, come now."
Fine.
But in a way, they are also trying to admire you because if you're not good looking,
It makes your head
I don't
swell
know
smush.
anyways.
I'll be like, yeah, I got it. I still
I'm
got
a
it.
catch.
I still got it for me too. But let's go back. How are they finding people?
So that's what I'm saying. Like even in Nigeria, it might be a bit easier, and of course we can also look at that anyways. But here in Canada, that's most times you have to go to work, and from work you're back home. Let's say maybe a few people can go to church. People that go to church might see someone there.
Do you
but
want someone from
not,
church?
Not in all cases. You don't want someone from church.
I don't know. Like it's a question.
I don't trust them.
You don't
Well,
trust
no,
people.
no, that's not my problem. Actually, it's not that I
That's
don't
another
trust
thing.
them.
But why don't you
But
trust
if it's
people in
scatter,
church?
the whole
Scary-
church
scary
knows
set
it
of
scatters.
people. Yes, scary set of people. To find
So
husband for church. Hey, good.
So
Oh,
getting
like-
a church is
That's
scarier.
like,
it's not.
will you
like,
be dating
I
someone
don't
that you
know.
know from church?
I don't.
Can't
yeah,
you
I
date
can't see
someone you know
myself-
from church?
Ah,
They have to be from another church.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
why?
maybe another church. Show. See,
Another
this, I
church.
don't have a problem with.
No, that's interesting. I'm actually saying this for the first time. Like,
No, yeah. Like,
I would
first
actually
of
prefer
all,
dating from another church. Like,
I
For-
don't
for
mind
what
dating
reason?
from my
very weird.
church.
I don't know.
But the thing is that I hope we've been dating before we met at church, not that we now met
so you
at
can't
church.
meet someone.
Then
in
we
church.
started, because
Oh, you have
if
not
it's that
fallen in love yet.
people in
Because
church,
if you see one fine boy in church and he is all you've been dreaming of, are you saying that because you're going to the same church, you would not consider the person?
No, but I'm just saying that I would rather date from outside
Yeah.
church.
if Lord,
Because
if
to be honest, I'm not even looking at anybody
Um,
inside church.
I'm thinking of giving you someone inside church.
see, this is why you can't date from, because if someone say, okay, well, me, I'm the one that
Please,
link you up,
help me,
all the elders,
Say what's this investing for
no,
church?
this is what
Who you
happens.
want
All the elders
We'll
in
talk
church,
about
they'll say
it
that
later.
I was the one that joined them.
But
Eh?
is it
But
wrong?
then if now problem happens, everybody they will all know. Like it's just
No,
like
no,
it feels
not-
like
no.
I don't know.
The only reason why
it might not
I
be
don't
that
want to
deep
date
anyways.
in the church
It's all about maturity.
because they make you want to
No,
expect.
it's all about
okay,
maturity.
for
If-
me, for me,
Yeah.
the reason why I would prefer not to date in the church is because they will use you as an example. I don't like it when you are using me to preach. Well, what are you doing?
This is what I'm saying. See, it's all depends on the maturity of both people involved.
But
You
then
might
there
be
are
in a
external
relationship with
sa-
someone, and I can remember back home, I have a particular brother that nobody, maybe the pastorates and all, knew that something was going, but nobody knew until they announced the wedding in church, and you were like, oh, these two people have been dating.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
there are cases like that. Not all in all cases would you be the topic of the town. If you
Mhm.
want to be, yes, you can display the affection
But it is
for
if
people
they
to
catch
think.
you, if people get to know, like if without, because
But
sometimes it
wait,
does.
but
Then
some-
you have
wait,
these
something
people
about
that,
okay.
sorry, you have if you are keeping it together, like you are keeping it on the low, and then one of those aprocos in church, no offense, but then they are aprocos in church now find out.
Are everywhere.
They now find out, and then you can never hear the end of it.
Yeah, but-
Or like they'll be like, even without even dating anybody, or just one single person and one single person being
Yeah,
together.
together.
They're like, I can see what's going on. I can see what's going on.
Yeah, of course, but I think that's natural. It's
So that's already kind of like another set of pressure of like, me, I'm just figuring out what this like, but then not that pressure of people in church, right? Like might know, and then if they now know, that's just
I think
too much.
I get
Like,
what you talk, what you're saying, anyways. But people will always know about relationships, especially if you're dating someone.
Yeah,
But then
trying
there's
to do
different
all that.
pressure
you can
from
know
church.
about it, but
There's
like
So that's what I'm saying.
pressure
So
from
even
church.
if
I
they,
don't even
if,
want everybody to be knowing.
There's a different pressure from church.
Yeah.
There's a
anyways,
different pressure.
I think that's not even the main thing. Though they are disclaimer, if you're in our church, they are not ready to marry you. You're on your own.
there are plenty of that women.
There are people that don't mind.
mind.
Plenty of that women.
Yes,
let's not go.
plenty.
Let's not go to that. So that because that's because of course.
But
So that-
imagine if like we are going to the dating apps of where people find people, because people find a lot of people that some people that I've actually known, they've met through dating app, and I'm always like, I clap for them because I don't know how that dating app works, because whenever I hear stories, there are oral stories, but one of my friends actually found someone, and I'm like, okay, dating apps work. But imagine you find someone on dating app, you go to the church,
And
like
they ask
normally
you, where
that's
do you mean?
normally they ask you, where do you mean? So like maybe the person is not a regular member, or the person now comes to your church and now see you in church, then you're dating that profile and the person in church, they don't now look the same.
Or even wait, that's even a different case of okay, maybe catfishing and all that, which is something that could be considered.
That cat-
But now we're saying that okay, this is even the way I look now. And one thing I've noticed is okay, I think so. Someone here already mentioned that to me sometimes, and of course she knows herself. At some point, like if I'm on dating app and someone else finds me on dating app, so I think the person said, "What is what's the other person also doing on dating app to find me?" Anyways, what I'm saying is now if I'm on dating app and someone finds me on dating app, is there no like a stereotypical way of people viewing it? Because now I might even be on dating app for pure reasons, like okay, I want to
the
find
love of
love.
your life.
Exactly, and I don't go out. There is no other way. But because you know me from, let's say, for instance, because this is most stereotypical situations comes from the church. I'm just using that as an example. And you know me from church, and you'll be like, of course, you might not even tell me in that situation because you don't want me to also know that you're there. But you will now look at it. So Toby too is on dating app. Imagine.
But what's the
So-
crime? Is it
so
a
that's
sin
what
to
I'm
be on
saying, like-
dating
So
app?
like,
Why
what
these
have
stereotypes?
Is
so
it
what
a
have-
sin to be on a dating app before that?
it's
That's
not,
why you should.
but like there's a
sin now.
stigma to it. So like,
Why? Oh, Jaya,
So,
so
like-
for hookups. Is that why?
so like majority of them is for hookups. Let's be
Oh.
honest. Majority of the reason why people are on dating
that's
apps
So
why
as
it's
well.
are you
stereotypical.
saying that I
But
cannot
not
be
only
on
that-
dating app for
no,
purest form of
no.
reasons?
You can.
You
But,
can't
like,
bust
not
people
only
at
that,
Zoom.
Not only do people see it as hookup, people see it as like desperation. I don't know, maybe. As
And
very-
then
But
this
like,
is
don't
wait,
get that though,
this-
because
wait,
sometimes
wait,
I do
okay.
feel like, I feel like
saying
if I
that
get to
you are not able to go out.
because this is the reason why we need to address this. you introduce someone to me, are we going to say that as desperation too? Or if I meet someone on the street and I say, "Oh,
No.
I like this
that's
person,"
That's normal.
that's not
but
this desperation. So why is it going on like desperation? Because now,
Because
see, I want to
when
meet
you're-
people.
Yeah, I know, but
It's
when
not
you're
necessarily
going-
because I'm desperate. I want to meet people. I don't go out. How can I meet people?
To me, like for me,
Exactly, but the issue is that they won't even know that that you don't go out. They will just see that, okay, you are on a dating app and you are meeting all these women to choose who is your
Scroll through.
potential.
Marketplace.
Like, yeah,
No,
like you are
yeah.
just scrolling through as if you are going through to a grocery store or something.
Amazon. You're looking
Yeah,
at what
What to
Amazon,
buy.
exactly. Looking to, okay,
But-
is this one nice?
yeah.
Like, does this one match your qualities? Is she a Christian? Blah,
But
blah, blah.
wait.
It's
Let's
fine.
say I go to a wedding party now. I do that too. I view everyone there and I say, "Oh,
But then you
I
don't
like
get
this
as much
person."
information.
Yes,
Yes,
but that, you can
so
get
it's
that
the
at a
same thing.
wedding. Yes,
But it's the same thing.
It's not
Exactly.
the same thing
How
to
is
me.
it not the same thing?
Because you're meeting persons, that person still has, but dating apps, they'll do age, what I like, my favorite dating spot, King Kong. But when
Hey,
when
but
you
you-
mean the wedding, the first time you meet person's still a stranger, and you'll be like, all you know is the person's name and the face.
No, but there
But
are still
you
criteria.
know
You are
a
still
stranger on dating
No,
app.
but
you-
then on
you-
dating app, you have most of the information.
No, it's
Oh,
wait,
yeah, I'm a
it's,
stranger.
This
It's-
person
it's-
is black.
wait.
No, this person is Muslim. Because if you meet someone
Wait.
that is like in a wedding, you just see the person's face and then you get to know the person. But
But
the
how
dating app
sure?
has all the
Wait,
information,
you
like,
know, I
But
don't, I don't,
where
I
do
don't,
I
I
like-
don't, I don't agree
I like
with that.
traveling
I don't
a
agree
lot.
with what
I
you're
know,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, because there are information doesn't mean like it's
But-
different. The information is just basic thing for you to have an idea. Now, if I meet someone in the party, I still have to know the person to the point where I feel this would work. But if I'm getting to meet you online and I have basic information about you, I have an idea if we are going to click or not click. Because in a way, we still see the dating app thing more as, okay, this is a virtual world. I'm meeting stranger in quotes. So I should have a bit of an idea of what this person likes, of what this person is involved with. I don't know, but that's just what I feel. But left to me, I just feel it's the same thing. Like I look at if I have even in church, anywhere you are talking about at. Okay, I wanted to say a place of work, but I don't think it's it's professional in most organizations,
Date.
anyways. In most organizations, I'm not saying our organizations. At place of work,
honestly,
is that what you first look at when you're at place of work? You look
I
at people you
cannot
can
wait
date.
a coworker. Come
So that's what I'm saying. Like
God
it's not
forbid
common
bad
sense.
thing.
you know, now
God
I have
forbid
a
bad
question.
thing.
I have a question.
God
Dating-
forbid bad thing.
No, I have a
Me.
question.
Date my coworker.
Why can't you date
I
the
dey
coworker?
craze. Me, I don't like my work. I go date my
Eh,
coworker.
but your work is different from the worker now. Your
Eh,
coworker.
They do.
I have a question. No.
Why
if,
don't you
if
date them?
dating a coworker is already a minus, like you cannot
No,
date up.
but I'm not saying you
Let
can't,
me
too.
ask
I'm
my
just saying- okay.
question. If there's a thing now like dating coworker, no. Dating in church, no. Where are you finding people to date?
But it was you guys that
It's
said
only
you can't.
Right.
then
date.
after
But you don't go
When in your
outside.
school.
Oh, there's school.
School, all of us
You're-
that have
you are
graduated, I
done
don't
with
have school
school now.
anymore.
But
What
when
are
you
you
went
going
to
to do?
school, what were you doing? You were just
We
studying.
were studying. Exactly. What was school for? It's school to find
You
relationships.
but you're supposed
find
to,
it.
but you're supposed
School
to
is to
socialize
study.
inside school.
Yes, school is
Exactly.
to study.
But
But
must
they
you
don't
find
call
must you
relationship.
find someone in school?
In school,
Must you find someone in school?
No.
so if people don't
So
find
let's assume.
Madonna's there. Madonna's there.
so
Madonna's there now.
So you need to start going
Burger
to
King.
you need to start going to McDonald's and Burger King because you want to be serious.
Yes, you can find them there.
honestly, do you know now? That's like before to me. If going on a date, that means man, I need to actually like. There's no one around me. Like there's no one around me for me to be able to go to dating app to go and that's when you said it's kind of more of the desperate.
That's what
Like
people
that's
think
the.
it is.
But then
I
now,
don't think that
see,
is-
I don't like at this point. With the way this world is, where it's not easy to. You don't even know your neighbor in the first place. Talk less of anything. I understand why.
Exactly. So
dating
that's
app
what
is
I'm
not a
saying.
problem,
If you do not have
But
any
then-
choice, why can't you go there? So
that it makes sense, yeah. It makes, but then it still has this feeling of I should be able to at least not need help from someone to have given me all. Like I should be able to find someone naturally, not find someone through a process. Someone giving me a list. Yes, I'm giving me a list of people I should go through.
so
like
okay.
I should be able to find it naturally.
So
like,
just like your
it feels
friends,
unnatural.
just like your friends, you mentioned now
then-
that they are doing well.
that's the thing.
So
They do well. People,
what's the wrong in that?
no, people that people that do dating app and it works for them. Like that's actually twice because also there's also the stereotype of hookups. Like before you go through the and find the good needle in the haystack or whatever that thing is, it's not easy.
So see, and this is one thing I just want to look at. Everyone is shouting hook ups, and is it that you just meet the guy and then open your legs and sleep with the guy?
Yeah,
You still have to go through a process.
No, I'm not even joking.
So you know
they
what
just
this
said
person.
they just said, "Are you up?" And they say yes, and then they go to the house and look, and that's it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, there are some set of people for that, like that they are looking for that, and you know that is what they are there for. But obviously, I can be on the app and know that this is not what I want to do. That's it.
But
Sharon's
for you
boyfriend
to
is chatting
no,
her up.
For you to
which
now-
boyfriend?
Oh, you are
I'm
checking.
a single Pringle, okay?
Let them hear.
I'm a single Pringle. Single Pringle.
Oh, you are checking the dating app. Are you on
she's
dating app?
researching. She's researching. No, what?
Actually,
Sarah, what do you do? Don't say it now.
seriously.
Say what you do on
No, I'm
dating
gonna
apps.
say this, yeah. Don't judge me on anything. But yes, I am on dating apps, but I use them because I use it with my friends. So like when we get bored, we just start swiping right. Swiping right, we swipe left. We say, this might not find no one.
Wow.
Hey.
So, have you met?
I mean, Dara, even Dara says sometimes.
Dara does
when
it?
me and Dara hang out, she will just say, Sharon, bring your phone.
I used to take her phone. I said,
You
let
just
me
take
see
my-
what's inside the
like,
market.
Swipe,
Let me see.
I'm like, I only use dating apps just for fun.
But,
I know it's weird, but like when you are bored in this life, or just
But it's
like
funny.
seriously.
No, I know it's not good. It's not good because I will not want people to do that to me.
So,
But
so
then you
there are
open
some
dating
you
app.
swipe right.
No,
Sharon, there
Yeah.
are some you swipe right,
There are some I swipe right there,
and they
some
get
I
back
swipe
to
left.
you.
Some of them they get back to me.
So what will you do in
Maybe
cases
I will
like that?
engage in the conversation after
Well, the
24
person that
hours. I know they engage again.
So that's the way you do.
Yes,
Just
I
put
do
them.
engage.
Just
Sometimes-
ghost them.
Yes, I ghost them.
So people like you are not even helping.
No, I find it very funny. I used to take. I'll take Sharon's. I'll open at it. I'm like, let me see what's inside the pool. Look at this person, and I'll be.
You are
judging
looking
them.
at what is inside the pool.
Like
So
I
it's a
just see.
pool.
Let's who are my surroundings now. Let's see who are the people.
So in a way, of course, that would not necessarily encourage someone that is, let's say, someone that is single
See,
and feels like I
the
cannot meet
amount
anyone
of people that,
around.
that have the mindset of it, that you have that I just want to find love on dating app and all that. It's the minority, unfortunately.
Yeah, but are you
No,
saying that
you
it's
can find
still
love.
I'm not saying
You can find love anywhere. Inside McDonald's, inside bathroom.
of people that have that
inside
mindset-
bathroom? I find it out inside.
Oh,
The story is that. The story is
no!
where
You just go
that.
to the mall and open your
Sometimes-
dating app. I see
Sometimes,
what.
so you know the saying that don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband.
Oh,
What if it's
I
not
actually had a friend.
I-
I had
I-
a friend that
Eh?
told me that he cannot take anybody he meets on dating app as seriously as
Yes,
someone
that's
that
the one.
he meets
That's another
in person.
stereotype.
Because like it was like if like normally if he meets you in person, he's allowed. It's like he puts in the effort. Like okay, if this person does
See.
wait, let me finish. It says if this person does something wrong to me, person I've met in person, right? They try to work it out and but if it's someone that he met on dating app and like there was a fight or something like that, he literally just walks away from the fight instead because it feels like she has more options. Like she has other guys that she's talking. Do you know a lot of people in dating app, they don't talk to just one person, they're talking to multiple people at once. So it does not even feel like it's like, oh, like she already has other options. Like it's not if I'm the only one or she has other options. Like so so it does not feel like it does not put as much effort or as much whatever it is.
I
people
just
he meets
I
on
just
the
want you
dating
to
app.
finish because that point is actually flawed in a way. Now,
I'm not saying it's a good point. I told you
and
it's
of course,
really
it
trashy,
was
but-
someone that mentioned it. I'm not even saying it was your point anyway, but I just feel like that point is flawed, left to me. Because the first thing, you're talking about people you meet on dating app, but the person you meet physically, you're meeting someone for the first time, and of course, I meet someone on dating app, even let's say for the first time. We go out. Would you continue the relationship virtually? Are you going to start dating virtually? It's just a
depends on how
platform
far
to
the
meet.
person is.
So what's the difference between someone meeting someone on dating app and then in person that way? Because
that
in a
person
way,
has more.
and that's one. Now the second one that you mentioned is the what's it called? The options. People that are not on dating apps, some people have options. So a lot of ladies. How many ladies in this day is talking to one guy? even those that are not on dating app, you have multiple guys that you're talking to. So if that's the point,
But
it is flawed. Left to
I
me.
feel like when you're meeting the person in person,
Mm.
I feel like some people are like oblivious or like they're just ignorant to the fact that they are dating, quote unquote, dating other people. But like on dating apps, you acknowledge that okay, this person matched me, but they are also matched with other people as well.
I get the point.
You understand that because
I get
it's
the
happening
point.
to you.
But most times we decide to just blind our eyes to those things. I mean, like,
Yeah, we are sometimes.
I mean, physically, you're just trying to. You know that in a way, maybe you're double dating or you're interested in more people, and you're just saying because we didn't meet on dating app. So I feel like it's just something we do intentionally, and that's not just the real thing. So left to me, I just see it as an avenue to meet someone, because if someone can introduce a friend to me and say, and of course there are blind dates and all that, and I still take that seriously, why can't I take? And that's just my own point. And of course, apps, not because I'm on dating app anyway.
Fight for
But
them. Me too, I'm fighting for them. Even though I'm useless in the app.
You're not on the
So,
app. You're just there to go
I'm
and
just
judge them.
I'm not
Yes.
to judge anybody.
I won't
now.
be surprised if Sharon still falls in love on the apps, because of course
Doubt
when
it.
you
I
swipe right,
doubt
swipe
it.
right,
I
swipe,
doubt
swipe
it.
right, you
I
start a
doubt it.
conversation with someone and then the person sweeps you off your feet, and then that's
how
over.
they sweep
Are you
people.
people
Is
here?
that how they sweep people off their feet because of what?
How do they sweep people off their
So
feet?
I be does that. You guys are super off my feet.
How do they sweep people off their feet? Of
Honestly.
course, you haven't met the real G
Oh,
that will
please.
give you
But
some
honestly,
sweet words and you forget yourself.
Dating apps do work. People do find true love in dating apps.
But it's rare.
That's the thing though. Like if you go see like amount of people on dating app and the people that have actually found true love, maybe how many percent will you say? It's not. It's
But
not
left to
as-
me, if
it's
you
not
have
as-
plans, just know why you're there. That's all I'm
And I
saying.
feel like
And even the hookup thing that you guys are saying,
dating.
I think it's more on some apps than the other. Like if you're on, I think Tinder now.
Yeah, that
Tinder,
one's full
everyone
on
knows
hookup.
Tinder for hookup, but I don't know if people are also there for something serious. But
Yeah, some people
people
are
may-
actually there for serious.
but I
But Inge is
I-
a good. I'm not advertising Inge, but then I heard that people
Yeah,
actually
Hinge
find-
and I heard
people
Hinge
actually
and Bumble. Actually,
find-
no, but Bumble is not turning to hookup small. But I'm
But
hearing that Bumble and
I
Hinge
know.
are pretty good.
Yeah, I heard Inge.
so that's what I'm saying. Like if an app is created solely for this purpose, of course you can tend towards that purpose. And
I just
so
another
that's
thing
my
about
own thought.
dating app is I feel like it requires more of a lower commitment than meeting someone. Like people find it like it's like just a lower commitment because at the end of the day, if you don't like someone, you just ghost them. But if you're already meeting someone face to face, right, it
You
takes
can-
a conscious effort to like
They don't ghost people you meet face to face.
I know, but like I don't know, it's
Maybe
just
you don't know how to
I
do
just
it.
close. I feel like
So
dating
you
apps
ghost people?
are lower
Oh shit.
dating apps
It
just
runs
have
in the
lower
family.
commitment.
I'm being serious. It actually runs in the family.
That's interesting.
Because I was talking to someone and then they told me that they knew my cousin. I was like, oh, and then they're like, yeah, your cousin kind of ghosted me. I was like, yeah, it runs in the family.
Try.
Sorry.
That's
That's
interesting.
sad.
Yeah,
That's
it
sad.
runs in the family.
And
Go
you
and
were about
pray.
to ghost
You need
him.
prayer points.
No, I didn't go. Of
Go
course, I'm
and
not
do
gonna ghost him.
deliverance.
What do you mean
Deliverance for
I'm
your
sorry.
family.
Sometimes I'm not in the reason why I ghost people is because the conversation is not going anywhere. We're having the same conversation every day.
Hello.
I got
How are you
hello,
doing?
how are you?
Fine.
What are you
But
doing?
it's because you two you're
Bye-bye.
boring now.
But no, I'm also giving I'm asking questions, like I'm making the conversation different. But it can't be only me. You're only asking the same question. I'm asking different questions every day. Of
But
course
I
I'm
feel-
gonna ghost you.
Because left to me, I feel when it comes to conversations, I feel it's also a personal thing. Like there are some people that are just boring, just like me,
Yeah.
if I can put it that way. Because if you're conversing with some people, and that's one thing I'm saying, I'm not very good at.
You're boring.
I'm boring though.
I'm
not-
lying
I'm-
to you.
What?
Yeah, you're lying. You're not boring.
I've just seen me converse with people. No, what I'm saying is, left to me, like there are some people that it's so hard to have conversations with for me
Mhm.
On the
because
phone
I
particularly.
don't necessarily carry those conversations. But I can be fun to chat with if you are ready to. Because left to me, how I come usually to any conversation is, "Hi, how are you?" That's very common.
Yeah.
And if you're saying you're fine, The conversation has ended.
Ended,
So that's what
exactly.
I'm saying. That's the reason for saying I'm boring. But if you bring a bit of twist to the conversation, then it flows easily for me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you yourself, if you're saying that there are some conversations that you are repeating the same time and it's the same thing, I still feel like it's from your side. Of course, it's both ways, but you can't just say it is the guy that is boring, because you'll be shocked that this same guy would have conversation with someone else and the person will be like, oh, this guy is really fun to be with. So that's just what I feel. So maybe you too, you have your own part. Your
Me,
flavor. That's
I'm
okay.
very dry texting. Like, if you not even text, before even
You
I
don't even
reply
text.
you, exactly.
Yeah,
Before
don't
even I
text
reply
her.
you,
Don't say
before even I reply you, that's why I say I cannot do dating app, because at the point I will swipe right, I will text maybe for one day, and then that's it. You will not see me again. So that's why, we've already accepted our fate in dating app
But I
situation.
think it's okay. I think what
But I think it's fun
what
to
I
go
just
through.
what I
It is.
It's
so
fun to
you
go
two, you want to open to start swiping right and
I would
left?
just open Kiddy to just go through.
She
What
just go
what are the
my-
people in my Adubo? Let me go and see.
Oh, you have
Who are
one
the
that
There are
you
people
just
in
different,
my
different people that I'm
Adubo?
not even attracted to because it's my friends that are swiping.
Oh, like, who are the
No,
people?
seriously. Just send me
Oh,
message.
wait, why
I'm
would
like,
you give?
why are you sending me message?
I go through
Like,
our phone.
Why would you give your phone to friends to
It's
just
just
swipe
funny.
right and
Because
left?
what you see, who are the people?
Through, just
And
be
then
like,
you'll
ah,
be
this
reading
one
their
not fine,
bio.
oh,
You'll
make
be
me
reading their
swipe.
bio. You
And they will
see,
not say it's a match. I say,
let me
yeah.
tell you my friend's experience with dating app. She's in the US. So she said that she opened dating app. All she could see were guys fishing. We fish on one hand or we gone. They took pause with their gun. Or auntie. I said, what is she finding? That's funny. I say dating app you just be laughing with the kind of people you will see. You'll be seeing some.
Of course, there will be
Ah,
varieties, and that's the beauty
it's
of
funny.
it.
It's
There are
fun.
varieties for you to pick. In fact, the people you are laughing at, some people would like them. So I just feel that.
Yeah.
The dating app I use the most is BLK. It's just basically.
Which one?
Oh,
for
let's
black
see.
people. Just
Let's see the
black people.
I'm
And
just
the
hearing that
funny
for the
thing is
first
that
time.
you still find white people inside the BLK.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
funny. So I left my back. I was like, you guys are just fetishing black.
Oh,
people.
he wants
Yeah.
black women.
Yeah,
so
it's like
that-
I prefer black women. That's why I'm on this app. I said, Jesus.
and you swipe right.
I don't swipe anything.
Oh shit.
I just want to- Even
I
my
was
friend
just-
wanted to swipe. I said, don't swipe any stupid thing.
I just want
Oh,
to.
shit.
I think it's.
You have a lot of friends you give your phone to swipe.
No,
for.
it's not a lot of people.
Because the way you were
It's, just,
saying,
it's actually maybe like 3 people.
Me, I
Oh,
like taking
shit.
people's phone to go through their
but at
dating
least
app
you've
to
been
see
swiping.
who-
So.
to see who is.
Sarah's
That's
a
it.
good person.
So at least if they are swiping on you, be cautious too.
See, that's
because
why I
people like
cannot put
Sharon are
myself
outside,
on dating app
so-
because me myself I know what I'm
You said
doing
people
when I
like
see
Sharon
people.
outside.
Yes, that they are just swiping right and left now.
See, that's why I can't
Yeah.
like.
Without
I already
any
know that
intentions.
what me I'm doing. I don't want it. So I'm like, if I can't put myself, as all go and look at my picture and be laughing. I'm like, that's not like no. So I'm not putting myself. No, no.
But of course, left me, I just feel like.
But there's love on
yeah,
dating.
left me, I feel like you should do what's comfortable. Anyways, if you're not comfortable with it and you feel like you can meet someone physically, do it.
Yeah.
But if you're with that stereotype, you're not meeting anyone, and you want someone, I don't think there's, and this is my personal opinion, anyways. So I don't think there is anything wrong in going there. It's just like, okay, I know what I'm looking for. If someone is saying, "Oh, hook up, Benny, shift," this is not what I'm looking for. Till you find what you, so that at least you will still find some set of people that have the same minds as you do. I just feel like it's an avenue to meet people. And if you have a contrary opinion, let's hear your opinion about it. Of course, maybe I do not have adequate knowledge about these things. What do I know? Anyways, well, let's hear what you think about dating apps generally and why you would not be on it or why you would be on it. Are you someone like Sharon? I know Sharon just pissed me off with the
I
swiping
pissed
right.
you off.
Swiping right and left. thing.
Why?
Well, because why
fun.
would you do that to people?
You should
If-
try it. It's actually fun.
It's
You
fun.
should try it.
To
It's
just be-
fun.
Maybe I'll put
Me,
in my
see, the thing is
bio,
that me,
okay,
I
next
don't
time,
swipe.
To make you happy, yeah. I'll
No.
put in my bio
So-
saying that
Just
this
here
is
for fun.
just here for fun.
No, that,
But
that,
that's-
that sounds
No, that sounds even worse. I'll just say me and my friends are just using this account to swipe right. So if I don't answer you, I'm sorry.
We are just
no,
swiping.
they will just take you off. Me, I don't swipe. I just look at people's profile. I just want to be looking at who are the people in my Adubos, and that's it. I just look
that
at
way I
people. I
still
don't
feel like-
swipe.
I
I
give
still
you
feel
that
like-
story. Oh.
I still feel like you're
Make I tell you the
interested.
story.
Yeah.
Person use me for catfish.
Ah.
Hey, bro,
Well,
I miss
but you
somebody,
know
they
the
send me
person.
mess- I don't even know who you. I'm like, so some random just sent me a message on Snapchat. They're like, "Oh, hi Sharon." I was like,
Wait, are you sure he's not the person that did that? Because I heard this particular story. There is this podcast I listened to that they shared up this story. This guy created an account of the lady she was interested in. He picked the picture of the lady on Instagram, posted it on a dating app, and then went back to the Instagram to tell the girl that, oh, I saw your picture somewhere. It seems like someone is impersonating you. And then take a picture of it, send it to the girl. He sent it to the girl, and the girl was like, "Oh, that's true. Please report it." He will report and be like the hero of the whole thing, so that he could start talking to the girl,
I
and
don't
then
know
they
whether
go
that's
out on dates.
smart or
"That is
So-
so weird."
It's like it's
So-
kind of smart to enter the DMs, but then like it's still very creepy. Like that's like giving
So what I'm saying
But
is,
I feel like
what I'm saying is, the catfish case can also be a case of a guy just trying to.
Yeah,
get
because
in
I
touch.
feel like the guy was kind of lying to me because I was like, show me the picture of where the dating. Because at that time I did not believe in dating apps. I did not dating apps. Call. I don't download any stupid
So-
dating apps. I'm like, I'm not. I don't even think I was old enough to even like
Use one.
use the dating apps. I was asking him like, okay, can you send me the screenshot? Let me report it or something. And he was like, he was trying to continue
It wasn't that
conversation.
smart. So okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it was,
So what I
yes,
just
exactly.
feel
It
is,
wasn't
based
very
on this
smart.
story, too, I just feel like you should also be careful, even if you're there. People with different plans and different, just have your values, have the reason why you're there, and if you are, anyways, and if you're not, I want to hear what do you think, or why do you think you would never be on a dating app, or what's your own basis for it? And if you're there, are you also there to swipe that particular one, Sharon? So let's hear from you, and I hope at least you've listened so far and you enjoyed the episode. And if you have, at least like you can share and subscribe. And we hope to see you on the next video. Thank you and bye.
Thanks. Bye.